Hi there and welcome. My name is SITI SOFIAH BINTI HANAPI. In today's session, we are going to talk about navigating change in VUCA world, one of the most intense chapter of our recent history, Malaysia COVID-19 lockdown. Using insight from Christopher Worley and Claudia Jo's article, the Journal of Applied Behavioral Science, we explore what made that period so challenging and how agility and collaboration helped us move through the chaos. Most importantly, we uncover what those lessons still mean today in the world that not slowing down. Okay, next, life before and after Malaysia lockdown. Okay, remember those few days of the lockdown? 1 minute we were gathering with friends for teh tarik, and the next, the streets were deserted. The world, including Malaysia, suddenly felt like it was a chaos. This was of our real life moment, VUCA moment. Volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. Let's explore what that looks like and how agility and collaboration help us navigate through it. For example, Malaysia were rushing to stock up on food, and supermarkets ran off the face mask and hand sanitizer overnight. Okay, what is VUCA? Remember how everything seems to change overnight, right? We went from business as usual to an almost unrecognizable reality. This sudden change is what VUCA is all about. In Malaysia, we saw this full force, locked doors, unanswered questions, and business trying to stay afloat. VUCA was just buzzword, it becomes our reality. Okay, volatility is mean sudden, unpredictable change. Okay, for example, the government suddenly announced the movement control under MCO, shutting down business and school within hour. Okay, what it means is uncertainty, no clear timeline. For example, we didn't know if the lockdown would last 2 weeks or 6 months. Plans were constantly changing. Okay, what is mean complexity? Everything is interconnected. For example, the shutdown affected the economy, health system, and even our mental health. What of the decision impacted everything? Okay, what it mean? Ambiguity, confusion around rules. Okay, for example, one day we were told to wear masks. The next, the government changed guidelines on how, when to wear them. Okay, next, why agility matters? Okay, agility during the lockdown was key. We didn't have the luxury of waiting to get everything right. Schools switched to online learning in a flash, sometimes without fully knowing how to use Zoom or Google Meet. But it worked, and that's the beauty of agility. Just like Grab transformed into an essential delivery service, agility means we could adapt and find new ways to keep going, no matter how imperfect the first attempt was. Okay, agility means moving quickly and smartly to adapt. For example, in days, teachers across Malaysia moved from face-to-face classes to online platforms like Google Meet, Zoom, and even WhatsApp. Okay, supportive leadership makes agility possible. For example, school principal reassured teachers that trying new online teaching tools was okay even if they weren't perfect. Okay, next, listening to feedback helped adjust quickly. For example, Grab quickly adapted by rolling out delivery service for groceries, taking the feedback from riders and customers into account. Imperfection is okay, try, learn, and improve. For example, local gyms launched online fitness classes on Facebook. Many were unpolished, but people loved the connection and kept returning. Okay, next, the power of collaboration. Collaboration was our lifeline. From our frontliner to communities, everyone worked together to overcome challenges. Remember how supermarkets changed hours to help our elderly, or how tech companies stepped up to offer discounted services. The power of collaboration, when people come together to solve problems, no matter how big or small, it makes us stronger as society. Okay, collaboration is about working together, especially in tough times. For example, NGOs and local business team up to distribute food community in need, like the Bantu Malaysia initiative. Okay, next, listening to others is important for great collaboration. For example, grocery stores adapted to senior citizen needs by offering early morning shopping hours. Empathy with stronger partnership. Company like Telekom Malaysia offer discounted internet rates for family who need it for online learning. Align goals, unite efforts. The Malaysian government, medical staff and volunteers work together to ensure the success of vaccination program. Prototype fast, improve fast. Local restaurant experimented with takeaway only models and virtual dining experiences to stay afloat. Some flourished, others adjusted. Okay, real example of agility and collaboration in Malaysia. From Zoom becoming a household name to local startup innovating, we saw agility and collaboration at play every day. What amazed me the most was how quickly people, especially youth, step up. Imagine this, university student using 3D printers to help Hospital Malaysia really show what we can do when we work together. Zoom scaled to meet the massive demand for online communication. From classroom to meetings, Zoom helped Malaysians stay connected and productive. Small business adapted by going digital. A traditional mamak store start delivering food via GrabFood and Foodpanda. Faith community embraced digital transformation. Most schools stream prayer, helping communities stay connected. Leaders who embraced digital led their company through the crisis. Companies that quickly moved online saw less disruption compared to those who hesitated. Okay, key takeaway in VUCA work. As we look to the future, one thing is clear. Change will keep coming whether we are ready or not. The best thing we can do is stay agile, stay connected, and embrace the unknown. Malaysia proved that we work together, adapt quickly, and keep learning. We can face everything that comes our way. The world will stay unpredictable. Get used to it. Example, from global pandemics to climate change, volatility is here to stay. Agility helped us stay ahead of the curve. School and business that adapted quickly to digital learning and remote work survived the disruption. Collaboration turns challenges into opportunities. The COVID-19 vaccination drive was a huge success thanks to the combined efforts of the government, healthcare workers, and volunteers. Our mindset determines how we move forward. For example, organizations that focus on innovation, learning, and adapting made it through while others struggle. Okay, for the conclusion and thank you. Okay, last but not least, the pandemic turned the world upside down, but it also pushed us to innovate and adapt. The best organization and people are the ones who continue to learn, stay flexible, and embrace change. So let's carry forward the lesson we learned today, this difficult time, and keep growing together. Okay, the pandemic showed us what's possible when we adapt. For example, business that embrace digital transform come out stronger. Innovation and flexibility are important for the future success. For example, emergency plans are now in place for remote work and online learning just in case. Disruption will keep happening, be ready. For example, companies are now building a agile system to handle unexpected crises. Let's continue growing and learning together. Continuous feedback and adaptation will ensure we stay on top of the challenges. Thank you for listening.